Alright, hello everyone. Another quest video because there's a lot happening in fantasy and hobbyland. Henry Cavill keeps on dominating entertainment headlines. After him leaving the Netflix series The Witcher, more than likely over the screenwriters not respecting the law, he decided to focus on his role as Superman. But then DC announced, DC Comics, you know, the creators of Superman, they announced they would not have Cavill as Superman anymore. Probably a money issue since he's been quite the name in Hollywood, so he has become rather expensive. Now within days, or even within hours, I think it even was the same day, Cavill announced that he will be producing and starring in a Warhammer 40k series on Amazon. Games Workshop, the creators of the Warhammer franchise, and Amazon are said to still being discussing the exact arrangements, but it appears this is really happening. According to the website Ars Technica, forget The Witcher and Superman. I had already forgotten about the Witcher TV shitshow, and Superman has never really had a very big place in my heart. Henry Cavill to lead Warhammer 40k dream project. And they go on saying that Amazon acquired the rights to potentially create its own cinematic universe. Now, cinematic universe has never sounded so good as in this context, since there is already a lot of material to work into TV shows and movies. They don't have to start making shit up, you know, like The Witcher Blood Origin, where the screenwriters just invented something to complement the already existing series. There is content, they just have to bring it to the big or small screen. Amazon has signed a deal with Games Workshop to gain the intellectual property rights, and Henry Cavill is attached to the project as an actor and executive producer. So he will be in charge of some creative decisions, which is a good thing. They also mentioned that there have been plenty of lackluster adaptations of geeky intellectual properties of late, not to say almost all adaptations have been complete disasters that alienated the fanbase and nearly destroyed the respective franchises. But Cavill's involvement could help alleviate fans' concerns, given that Cavill is a dedicated Warhammer 40k geek, and we take geek as a compliment here. Then we go to the Hollywood Reporter. They say about the same things, and they add that it is an ambitious move for Amazon and could deliver a show that is epic in scale as it combines the big genre elements of sci-fi and fantasy, as well as a host of human and non-human characters. So as both articles mention, Henry Cavill has always been a Warhammer enthusiast.
Do you know Warhammer at all?
Warhammer 40,000.
Warhammer.
Warhammer, I'm a fool.
So fans are really excited to see a series being made by people who actually know and love the source material. These qualities have been sorely missed in the latest adaptations, made by people who mostly just wanted to portray their own vision of what the source material should have looked like, instead of what it actually was. Thus creating an experience that was enormously displeasing to the fans, resulting in a lot of backlash and the creators regularly attacking the fans. We've seen this happen with Rings of Power, with The Witcher, with She-Hulk and almost the entire Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We, as fans, have been called every insult in the playbook just for liking the source material and not what other people have done to it. So that's why this news, that a fellow fan will have a high level of creative control over this project, is so uplifting. It only leaves me with a bit of a pickle. As a fantasy geek myself, I have always stuck to Warhammer fantasy battles, so I don't know much or anything about 40k. In order to prepare for this Amazon GW Cavill production, me and one of the mates have decided to dive into Warhammer 40k. So what do we know before going in? It's the year 40,000-ish. Mankind is ruled by a totalitarian god emperor and has conquered the stars with the help of huge human armies and an elite force of genetically modified super soldiers, the iconic Space Marines. However, they meet other races not at all friendly: space orcs, space elves, evil space elves, creepy aliens, space robots, which are basically some sort of space skeletons it seems, and of course the forces of chaos, but in space. The ultimate evil, and then some other space races. Unlike Warhammer Fantasy Battles, 40k uses round bases, and the rules are rumored to be a lot easier, making the game more accessible to broader audiences. So what's the plan here? Well, we're going to get started with the basic set. We're going to purchase the recruit box and explore this game, which is completely new to us. Now, we do both have a certain background. I have some experience in Warhammer Fantasy, as mentioned, and my mate has a lot of experience in roleplay games, such like Scythe and the Arkham Horror card game. On this channel, we'll keep you posted on our findings. So, stay tuned, and also, while you're here, like, subscribe, and check out the other videos on this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in another video.